Watching Masters in Trading Live with Jonathan Rose.
What is Buffett's play? What's Buffett's biggest holding? So we have Buffett's play. We have a crazy leverage opportunity. I want to talk about warrants, and then I want to talk about a divergence. What's a divergence? A divergence is it's pair trading. It's trading two things against each other. It's trading Coke against Pepsi, and it's trading their relative value. It's trading Netflix against Blockbuster. And as it takes share, Netflix takes share from Blockbuster, you're trading the two stocks against one another. Throughout my career, I have found much more success trading pairs and divergences rather than just trading one stock at a time. It's a great way to tie down your risk. It's a great way that allows you to get more aggressive than you otherwise could if you just had one instrument. With that being said, let's go over to the slide deck and we're going to talk about Mr. Buffett's play. Okay, well, the answer is OXY Petroleum, guys. So took this from ChatGPT, got a little summary for you that I want you to understand. It's really freaking important. Okay, Buffett currently holds 29% interest in Occidental Petroleum. It's his biggest holding. It's 13 billion. He is an active buyer. Okay, Buffett has been gradually increasing his investment in Oxy. Since early 2022, 2024, he keeps on buying. He also owns the warrants. What's a warrant? A warrant is just a 5-year option. Okay? A warrant is just if a stock's at 10, you could own the 40 strike warrants. That means you own the stock at 40. If it gets above there, it's a way for him to leverage his holdings. The strike price is $59.62. Okay? Buffett's investment in Occidental began after reading the company's earnings. He has praised the CEO for doing everything the right way. As of September, Oxy has dropped 29%, but Buffett is still sticking with this trade. So a lot of people see this and they're like, you know what? Warren Buffett is the greatest investor of our generation, maybe ever. People are going to want to invest in what Buffett is holding. But Buffett got in the trade in 2022, probably got in somewhere around, this rigmarole, but he keeps buying and buying and buying as it goes offered. He's got a lot of money supporting this stock. So Oxy, when I did this last trade, 50.51, okay? What Oxy also has is they have those warrants. And those warrants are incredibly liquid. And the warrants, if I go to the next slide, I'm going to go to the warrants. This is ticker symbol Oxy. Now, if I go to the next slide, we're going to see ticker symbol Oxy /warrant. WS. These are the warrants. These warrants are trading at 28.62. 28.62 plus 22 equals 50.62. If I go back, that stock is trading at 50.51. So Oxy warrant is 50.61, a dime over because it has massive leverage. So this is a creative trade. I am a big believer that the creative trader wins. We want to look at things from a different angle than everybody else. What you don't want to do is you don't want to buy Oxy. It sounds like a drug. We're talking about OXY Petroleum. You rather buy the OXY Warrants. And here is the math. I wanted to break down and explain this leverage as simply as possible. So here's what you can do. The leverage comes from the lower upfront cost. Warrants allow you to benefit from price movements without paying the full stock upfront. So you can buy one share of Oxy outright for $50.51. Or you can buy the warrant. Now the warrant has a $22 strike price. This is already $6.62 in the money. And these expire out in 2027. So looky here. If Oxy stock rises to $70, the stock price is going to give you a 38.6% gain. That is a very nice trade. But look at the warrant. For the warrant, 70 minus 22.48, the gain, if that stock goes to 70, is 67.7%. So if you're interested in following Warren Buffett, if you're interested at getting in at a lower level than he's been able to get into in his biggest investment, you don't want to go and buy Oxy. Instead, you can buy OXY Warrants and get twice the return on the exact same move. Now, this is usually a trade that we share with our all access, but since we're just starting the year, this is a widely followed stock. I actually don't want anybody just to buy Oxy because it's kind of a silly trade. It doesn't make any sense. If you do want to get long, I strongly encourage you want to trade this and not this. If anybody has any questions about this, I have the chat open, but if you're watching this after, just leave a comment below and I'll make sure to answer your question. It's a very, very cool trade, but more importantly, as we like to say, education mitigates risk. This is something that you have to learn, but for those with knowledge, it's out there. It's a great trade. Next, divergences. When we talk about divergences, we trade one thing against another. We buy one and we sell the other. It's a relationship trade. Good question. Which broker allows Oxy Warrants? I want to say any broker. Any reputable broker will allow you to trade Oxy Warrants. All you're doing, there's no difference than just buying a stock. Literally plug that in and go and just scoop the offer. Okay? If the stock is trading at $28.50 at $28.55, just buy it. Just get in there and buy it. If you are new to trading, guys, I wouldn't jump into the warrants. Okay? This is a good one to paper trade. But if you're new to trading and this is your first trade, learn. Hang out with us. Okay? You're not going to miss anything. Here's something interesting, though. Oxy. If we look at Oxy next to two of its competitors versus PR and EOG, highly correlated names. Looking at 2024, we have PR as the light blue, and we have EOG in this purple. Oxy's down there. So the good sign is that they're bumping. They're getting a nice little strength, but Oxy is inexpensive relative to its correlated assets. Another good reason to support that trade. And if I look on a longer term time frame, looking back 3 years, PR really outperforming because US energy has been outperforming over these last couple of years. But you could still see on that longer time frame, Oxy, inexpensive. Again, don't buy Oxy. Consider buying those Oxy warrants. And again, this divergence is just meant to give you confidence in that trade.